And I went back to night school at the community college and did chemistry and biology to see if I could cut it. And I could, I did fine. And then I volunteered in a lab washing dishes to get lab experience. And ended up just doing really well in that area and getting into a PhD program in biology at Stanford.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
So then I took sort of this detour where, I started thinking I would write about science, but then I was so into it at that time. I was thinking I would be a lab researcher. I'd be, get a PhD, be a professor, have my own lab.
Was there any particular branch of science that you were
I was working on fruit fly genetics.
Okay.
So I was cloning a fruit fly gene that was involved in stem cell development.
Mm-hmm.
So, wet lab research.
And this was big then. I mean, it still is, but
Right.
that's where all started with the sequencing and everything like that.
It was a really exciting time to be in biology. We were doing DNA sequencing at like a more rudimentary level than it's being done now. But people in another department that we were affiliated with were, starting the Human Genome Project. They were doing massive scale sequencing, and it was a really exciting time. But it was also a really exciting time to be in Palo Alto and Silicon Valley because it was the .com boom. And so for a whole bunch of reasons, I ended up feeling like lab research actually wasn't what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. It's actually it's very tedious work that you don't get results for a year after you started.
Yeah. More research and then you get results. Right?
And then you get results like a
after
year later.
Years of research.
Yeah, so it wasn't. There's lots of reasons that it wasn't really for me. And at the same time, my good friend from undergraduate days was at the Stanford Business School getting her MBA. And she dropped out to start a software company, and I dropped out to join her and be her first employee. So that was around 1997, 98, and so I worked in startups until the bust in 2000.